My dear students, I am Murad, Senior Lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College. Today I will discuss Chapter 1, Section 3. And the chapter name is Soil Erosion and Erosion Control. And this is the second and last lecture. Previous lecture, I will discuss the concept of soil erosion, the classification of soil erosion, and the causes of soil erosion. So this is the summary of last class. So I'll give you the summary again. So what is the soil erosion? Soil erosion means the transportation of surface soil from one place to another place due to any kind of reason. So that is called soil erosion. Then classification of soil erosion, there will be two types of soil erosion. One is natural soil erosion, the other one is artificial or man-made soil erosion. And man-made soil erosion is effect or occurred by man, and natural soil erosion is two types. One is due to rainfall, the other one is due to wind. And due to rainfall, there will be four soil erosion, which is sheet erosion, reel erosion, then canal erosion and riverbed erosion. We all discussed about this classroom last class, and the causes of soil erosion, that was rainfall, wind, too many things. We start today. Today's lecture is about two points, mainly the demerits of soil erosion and the erosion control. And the demerits of the soil erosion is, if you talk about the demerits of the soil erosion, that means might be disadvantage of soil erosion. There is a proverb which is called erosion of fertile soil means the erosion of civilization. There is too many disadvantages of soil erosion. You cannot find any one type of or one reason behind the advantage of soil erosion, but I can give you too many points regarding soil erosion, which is the disadvantage or demerits. What is the disadvantage? We know soil transferred from one place to another place due to various reasons, and always remember this is called the surface soil. If this is the surface of the earth, that time different reason, any kind of reason, the upper layer soil will be transferred from another place, from one place, and everybody know that the nutrient of the soil covered or stay in first 15 to 20 centimeter depth. So when this surface soil move one place to another place, that time the nutrient from this level go to another place as well. That means nutrient decreasing day by day regarding soil erosion. That means when soil erosion occurred, that time this nutrient will be decreasing from the land. So when you cultivate or any type of crop in this land, that time the crop unable to get the proper nutrient from here of that land. So this is number one demerits or disadvantage of soil erosion. Another one is when soil move from one place to another place, that time this soil might be go to the pond, or might be go to the canal, or might be go to the drain, or might be go to the river. That time that river, that pond will covered by land. So that is not good for environment. So if the land or if the river or if the pond is covered by the soil, then we cannot find any type of proper environment of river or pond, whatever you say. This is the another demerits or disadvantage of soil erosion. Next one is The other demerits is when this happen, that means the land or the pond is covered by eroded soil come from another places. That time little bit rain or little bit rainfall occurred the flood of the environment. So this is another demerit. So even if you find that proverb, erosion of fertile soil means the erosion of civilization. That means when the erosion occurred in the fertile soil, that means in this depth, that means the nutrient go one place to another place, that means the erosion of civilization. So you have to remember that. So from this point, you can might get 2 marks questions like what in the creative, like what will be the demerits or disadvantage of soil erosion, explain them. So you can explain some points, couple of points like 4 or 5 points, etc. Next point is erosion control. First of all, you have to know what is erosion control. That means concept of erosion. Erosion control means nothing else, just preventing the soil erosion. This is called erosion control. That means where the erosion is occurred, if you found any place is going to be eroded, that time you prevent that place. That is called the erosion control. So this is the concept of erosion control. So what will be the effective ways of erosion control? That means how can we control the erosion control? So first point is lowering water flow. That means we know that the main 2 reasons is for soil erosion is, one is due to rainfall and the other one is due to wind or air flow. So when the water flow is slow, that means if this is the surface, rainfall occurred, then the water from the rainfall goes from one place to another place, and that time this water take this place soil from one place to another place. So if we try to lowering that water flow, that time that water will be prevented the soil erosion. So we can make river dam, or we can make roadside dam to prevent the water flow. So when the water flow going to be less, that means lowering, that time the soil erosion will be decreasing. This is the first point. Next, on lowering water flow, that time sometimes we know that last class we talk about the channel erosion, reel erosion, then sheet erosion. That means when channel erosion occurred, the reel erosion occurred, the reel erosion is looks like a hand reel. It's like here, like this. If it is a piece of land, that means rainfall for due to the effect of water, this place water going through, and the soil is going from one place to another place. So that means if we make any prevent from here to move or flow the water, that time that place soil will be controlled. So this is the lowering water flow. Even when flood occurred, that time you see some people block the flooded water by making river dam or making roadside dam, or sometimes they put some sand or soil in that place. So that is called the lowering water flow. So this is the first way we can control the erosion. Next point is well drainage. Sometimes in the land, due to rainfall, that time that land is covered by soil, covered by rainfall water. And then when that place is water stagnant, if you do not drain that soil, then that soil will be very loose. So that means that water is stagnant condition, that that soil will be going through from one place to another place. So that is called the soil erosion. That is why we have to stop the drainage system. So if we do the drainage system properly, then we have to control the soil erosion. So this is another point of well drainage. Next point is increasing organic matter. Sometimes some soil or of land, they don't have the proper organic matter. So if we provide more organic matter in the land, mix with the land, that time that organic matter capture the soil very properly, strongly, then that soil erosion will be less. Next point is cultivation on the steppe of hill and the contour cultivation. Cultivation of the steppe of land. What will be the cultivation of the steppe of hill? So if you think that this is a hill, so little bit water, if little bit water come here, or little bit rainfall come here, then because this is hilly area and too many straight slope, so little bit water or little bit rainfall occurred here, too much soil erosion or landslide. So if we do some cultivation here, like make a step here, and in this step we can cultivate or transplant any plant, that time this plant spread their root system and create the bondage of soil is strong. That means this root system capture the soil properly. So that time that will be the decreasing the soil erosion. This is called the steppe of hill. Then contour cultivation. This is very important. This is called contour cultivation. This is kind of a steppe cultivation as well, but you have to do the across the hill. So if you make the steps, or if you don't make the step, plant across the hill, and then make sure this plant will be perennial plants, and this is called the contour cultivation. And sometimes in your exam they ask for the definition of what is contour cultivation. That means when you cultivate across the land in the slopey land or hill tracts, that is called the contour plants. And this is the way we can control the soil erosion. So the most important of this section is, which is concept of soil erosion, classification, very very important, causes of soil erosion, very very important. This is comes from 1 mark soil erosion. This is 3 marks. This one as well, 3 or 4 marks. This one for 2 marks, and this one is for 3 marks or 4 marks. And in between here, you can find the definition of contour cross. So this is the lecture for your chapter 1, section 3, second part of this lecture. You can find this section in your textbook, page number 12 to 17. And remember, always remember that you have to line every single line, individual line for your MCQ exam. So thank you very much.